Alex Caruso or Kyle Kuzma.
An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Ball. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, for team
coming on to your real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Beal. Sexton against Powell. Sexton the pass to Prez, and the foul called on Prez. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Nunn's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. White's checked in. Powell, that's good. Powell.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Outside, White. He dishes it to Prez. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Brown outside. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Hawks. Horton Tucker, the pass to Prez. Williams trying to break free. Prez. Rebound by the Celtics. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Neesmith, he's checked in for Brown.
To the lineup for the Celtics, Aaron Neesmith.
Here's Sexton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here is Prez. Pulls it up. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
And White kicks to Prez. Misses off the right iron.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Chicago. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Tries again, and the layup by Powell. Howell's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Howell with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. He lobs it up.
Well, that's why there's aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. Back to Sexton. Horton Tucker. The pass to Prez.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They need this.
2 minutes.
And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint. Rebound, Boston. Howell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Pass to Neesmith. Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Hey, for a guy who's been a role player most of his career, Powell is scorching the Nets tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Passes it to Neesmith. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The pass to Horton Tucker. To the middle. It's intercepted. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
At the line.
Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Prez. A jump hook, and it's good off the glass. Prez has got 5. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Anthony Simons. At the line with 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And so it's Boston with it. They're leading by 8. Powell, that's good. Powell, he's got 14.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Prez.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at...
Oh, Mom said.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
Celtics foul.
And hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you? Stats one.
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Dosunmu. Prez out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Horton Tucker into the power forward position. Slaughter passes to Sexton. Prez with the ball. Working on Williams. They get it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one, good. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Where is it?
Substitution on the court.
Celtics leading by 10. Nice ball movement by Boston. The three from Tatum. No good for the fifth time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Got a piece of it. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. And that one hits back iron.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tatum. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Prez, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Three-pointers, Simon. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Here's Horton Tucker. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Simons. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, ball. Pass to White. He feeds it to Prez. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 8 rebounds in this game.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Bulls trail by 15. Horton Tucker, the pass to White. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
That free throw missing. Bulls making a switch here.
Number 30.
Sexton's checked in.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. Celtics leading by 15. To the wing right side. Simons from outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Prez with the ball. Powell's there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
He's off on the first.
Team foul. Shooting for Chicago, number 30.
He's off on the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Chicago foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
That's his.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how
performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the run. He's checked in for the Celtics. Chicago also making some changes. Prez is checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Green in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Prez, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Into the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Pritchard in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice.
Number 30.
Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Rebound by Williams.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Nunn with it. Now Green defending. Nunn passes to Williams. It's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Down low. And there's Prez on the assist from Beal.
Assisted.
Prez has got 6 in the quarter.
Bradley Beal.
Nunn with it. Brown outside. Passes to Tatum from past the arc. And again, Preston with the triple.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Going inside, here's Pritchard. There's the triple. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Bulls making a switch
Coming
here.
onto the floor for the Bulls.
Bullock passes to Williams. Good.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside, Green. Here's Prez. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 17 points for Prez.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Kicks it to Bullock. Celtics passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pritchard hits it from three-point range.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Prez. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Boston's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Prez dishes to Johnson. Prez with the ball. He's against Williams. Here's Prez. Banked in off the glass.
30.
Prez has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
The Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Doing some solid looks for them. He was all alone on that one. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Prez. Missed inside. For Boston, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's Gary, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Langford's checked in for the Celtics. And Chicago also making a switch. Osumu, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Langford misses. And Chicago shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Now here's Prez. Defense is right there, and that one, good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And the pass to Bullock. Here's Langford. Lets it go with a three. Hands it from downtown.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the inside. Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 16 points here in the second half.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Langford, the pass to Williams. To the wing on the left. Dishes to Bullock. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And Williams with the stuff.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
To the left side wing. Prez with the ball. Working on Williams. Prez, no good. The Celtics shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Guarded by Green. Great D that time from Green. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Slaughter. There's the dish to Prez. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Langford. Pass to Bullock. He kicks it to Langford. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Here he goes. He dishes it to Johnson. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Langford kicks to Bullock. Here's Gary. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Johnson with the bounce pass. Green dishes to Prez. Williams comes with a double team. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Williams, that's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 30.
And he can't get the first one.
For 2.
The Celtics making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Rebound by Johnson. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this... is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for Jason Tatum.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
They double him with Langford. Johnson finds Prez. And Boston with the rebound. Now Nunn. And the foul called on Prez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest.
It's my year, like baby head in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awake, and you hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look. It's a special occasion. 25 years breathing. Hey, look, mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish. Show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes. I'm gone.
February is Black History Month, and we want to acknowledge and honor those athletes that have made a difference through their actions to support equality in the league.
So we went back and selected a few of our biographical segments from the Respect Your OG series, and we'll be running them through the month. This week, here's the story of Elgin Baylor.
Lower Manhattan, One World Trade Center on a beautiful evening. We're a few blocks up in Midtown, coming to you from New York City. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, the Knicks are making a...
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Patrick Williams, Bradley Beal's out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's DeRozan. In this league, but Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right, I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Prez, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Quickly, passes to Robinson. From 15 feet away, connects the jumper drop.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Down low. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Top it. He's checked in for New York. And a change for the Bulls. Gordon Tucker's checked in. Pass to Randall. There's the drive, and it's Randall with the jam.
One of the young power forwards, Randall, one of the best off the dribble drive.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Prez, checked by Randall. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
Some changes for Chicago. Green's checked in for DeRozan. White comes in for Beal. And it's Colin Sexton in for Ball. Sexton against Quickly. To the paint. And Noel hammers it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. To the inside.
Knicks foul. Obi Toppin. That's his first personal. 3rd team foul.
Here's Prez. Noel covering. And it's Prez missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Rebound by the Bulls. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Barrett. Inside. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Puts up a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I just love the ball move.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 6. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Quickly, down low. Here's Noel, and Noel hammers it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal. 4th team foul.
Here's Prez. Noel covering.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole. He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Prez. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Now here's Quickly. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. He was all alone on that one. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Pass to Noel. Second shot opportunity. Up and in on the layup. Noel's got 6.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Sexton. Here's Prez. Misses the baby hook.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover.
First team foul.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's guarded by White. To the inside. Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Releases. Prez, that's good. 6 points for him.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Knicks shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Pass to Quickly. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Here's Prez. Noel covering. On the wing, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And it's Prez missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Toppin. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point. And a lot of work still ahead, but Colin Sexton says his focus is on continued development.
I know that I have to continue to work.
Hey, control what you can control, Graham.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. I mean, that's a great approach on a young team hungry for wins. You can't get too high or too low.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Obi Toppin out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Pass to Prez. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. And again, Chicago, no good. And the Knicks shooting a fantastic 57%.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Pass to Williams. Out to Beal. Here's Prez. Right side, Williams. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal. Second team.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Chicago.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They're doing great work on the boards in the early going, especially at the offensive end. No second chance points are starting to add up.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. And it's in there. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Prez. Free throw line jumper. And that one's long.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And Chicago has possession. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Count that one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Prez. Robinson defending. Here's Prez. And counted from 12 feet. 9 points in the game.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control. Protecting the ball the whole way. From 11 feet away. Can't hit that one. New York goes the other way with it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, there's the alley. A shot, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Randall pulls down the board.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Barrett passes to Quickly. Shoots over to Sumu. And it's Quickly with a miss. Chicago's gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing. That shot, no good.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Pass to Barrett. And here's Randall. Now Now here's Quickly. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Quickly's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here he goes. Here's Prez. Robinson defending. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
This has not been his best quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Outside Barrett. Kept alive. Goes back up. Robinson can't hit. And the Bulls shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Beal outside. Pass to Prez. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Goes up on the wing. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is all. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. From the first 2. Line change here for Chicago. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Prez. Here's Green. And he converts the layup. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
New York has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Colin Sexton. Green out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Prez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle. One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Inside. From 12 feet. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's an intentional foul. You know, Grant, his attacks to the basket. Barrett. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for...
Downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a set up, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of... Here's 6 kicking there. I could win the side.